Hello students, welcome to English class. Now before I start with the new chapter, let me tell you that follow my classroom rule, that is speak in English. Now first I am going to show you today's clock. Now here goes our today's clock. First I am going to show you chapter 4, that is explanation part, and then I will explain you the glossary words. Then we will see new words. Next, I am going to share you the answer key from the book Grammar and Seasons. So students, you can pause the video, get your grammar book and seasons book ready with you. Next. Hello students, today I am going to start chapter 4, Timaka. It's a story, and students, this is a real story. Let's start the story with the introduction of Timaka and Chikkaiya. They were a couple. Timaka and her husband Chikkaiya lived in a small hut in Hulikal, a village in Karnataka. They both were labourers. They earned enough to eat. They had a home, but they were very unhappy. They had been married for 25 years but had no children. This was the reason for their unhappiness. One day, Timaka said to Chikkaiya, I am lonely. I have nothing to do in the evening. Lonely means I feel alone. The villagers often made fun of them. Childless Timaka, they said. They laughed at Chikkaiya because he had a stammer. They had no friends. Now first of all, why the villagers used to make fun of them? Because they were having no children. They used to say childless Timaka. And also Chikkaiya had a problem of stammer. Stammer means speak with difficulty. So because of all these reasons, they had no friends. One day Chikkaiya said, let us plant trees. They will be our children. And Timaka agreed. Finally couple decided that the trees will be their children. Now the question came that where to plant the trees. They realized outside their village there was a road that connects Hulikal and Kudur. All the villagers used this road to go to Kudur and beyond. But walking on this road was difficult since it was hot, dry and dusty. Now students, can you guess why the road was hot, dry and dusty? Because there were no trees on the side of the road. Finally, they decided where to plant the trees. They started planting sapling on the either side of the Kudur-Hulikal road. Sapling means a young tree, a small tree. Now students, how do our mother take care of us? Do they give water to drink, food to eat? In the same way, they also took care of the trees. How? Every day, they manually carried water to a long distance to nurture all the saplings. And does our parents protect us from animals or from any danger? In the same way, to protect trees from cattle and other animals, Chikkaiya built tree guards around each sapling with thorns, as you can see in the picture. In this way, every year they planted 10 to 15 more saplings. It meant more thorny branches to protect them and more water to grow them. Soon, Chikkaiya quit his job so that he would spend all the day on the roadside tending to this plants. Quit means to leave the job. So Chikkaiya left his job so that he can take care of his plants. Tending means looking after the plants. After 45 years of planting, watering and looking after the trees, the couple could now be proud of the roadside forest they had created. When Chikkaiya died in 1990, the couple had 254 children, all grown up and looking beautiful. Students, once there was a time when this couple was called childless couple and the villagers used to laugh at them. Today, when Chikkaya died, how many children he was having? 254 children. Finally, the villagers could now walk under a natural green umbrella. Now this road was no more hot, dry and dusty road. Those driving on the road enjoyed the shade. For their hard work, Timaka got many honors and awards for her selfless work. People built her a proper house. She is very old now and does not go to work. Her beloved trees are taken care of by the Karnataka government. Now, students, I hope you understood the chapter 4, that is Timaka. As they were not having any children, what they did, they planted trees and they took care of them. The way our mother take care of us, in the same way, Timaka and Chikkaya took care of their babies. And who were their babies? Trees and plants. Yes? Now, let's see the glossary words. It's on page 32. I am going to explain you the meanings. First, stammer. Stammer means speak with difficulty. Now, stammer is like, suppose if you ask me what's your name, so I will say Nidhi. So, I am facing problem while speaking. So, that is stammer. Now, students, always remember, we should never make fun of such people. Next, survive means to live. For example, what you will do for plants to survive? You will give them water. So, survive means live. Next, tending is what? Looking after. Figs is a kind of fruit. Next, scattered. That means thrown about. You can say spreaded. Okay. Next, nurtured. Nurtured means grown and taken care of. For example, how we are nurtured? By our parents. We are grown and taken care of by our parents. In the same way, the trees and plants were nurtured by whom? By the Timaka and Chikkaya. Next. Now here goes your new words. I am going to explain the meanings also and with the spellings. First, village. V-I-L-L-A-G-E. Village. Next, stammer. As I explained you the meaning, speak with difficulty. S-T-A-M-M-E-R. Stammer. Next, quit. Q-U-I-T. Quit. Now always remember, there is a difference between quit and exit. Quit means to leave. I have quit the job. Okay, I have left the job. Now I am not going to go back in that office. Now exit means you must be seen EXIT, these banners also. That means to come out from. Suppose if you go in the movie, for the movies and all, in the parking area, you must be seeing boards of exit. So there you go out. Okay, exit means to go out. So there is a difference between quit and exit. Next, proud. P-R-O-U-D. Proud. Government. G-O-V-E-R-N. M-E-N-T. Government. Next, honor. H-O-N-O-U-R. Honor. Sapling. S-A-P-L-I-N-G. What is sapling? It's a small plant. Nurture. N-U-R-T-U-R-E. Nurture. Survive. S-U-R-V-I-V-E. Survive. Not survive. It's survive. Next, scatter. S-C-A-T-T-E-R. Scatter. Now, here goes your answer key. From the book Grammar, page 7. I gave you C as an homework. What was the question? Pick the odd one out and write it in the blanks. Now first, see the options. Classroom, books, pens, wisdom. So, except wisdom, all are, see, for example, classroom, books and pens. All these you can touch, you can see, except wisdom. So, wisdom is an abstract noun. So, wisdom is the answer. It's an odd one. Next, girl, knowledge, pity, freedom, love. So, except girl here, all remaining, for example, knowledge, pity, freedom, love. All these are abstract noun, but only the girl here is the common noun. That's why girl is the answer. Next, plants, tree, table, computer, depth. Now depth is an abstract noun here. The remainings are the concrete nouns. Next, cars, buses, planes, bicycle and speed. Except speed here is an odd one out. The remaining are the concrete noun. So speed is the answer. Next, answer key again from the book Grammar, page 9. I gave you E as an homework. Here, do you remember we talked about the numbers? Question E. Choose the correct words to complete the sentences. I saw two. Now it's a plural, so not mans. It is men. The whole word changes. For singular it is M-A-N, but for plural it is M-E-N. Next. Human beings have 32 teeth. Again the whole word changed. Tooth is singular. T-O-O-T-H. Tooth is singular. What is the plural of tooth? Because it is 32 written, so it's plural. So what is the answer? T-E-E-T-H. Teeth. Next, the sheep are grazing. Now it's are, so it's plural. Okay, A-R-E. So from the sentence I came to know it's plural. So what is the plural of sheep? Plural of sheep is, it's the same sheep. S-H-E-E-P. Be it singular, be it plural. Next, two deer were injured. Now again it's a plural, two. So not deers. Be it singular, be it plural. It's the same pronunciation and the same spelling. D-E-E-R. Deer. Next, I have a lot of homework. Be it one homework, be it from 2 books, be it from 3 books. You just pronounce it as homework, not homeworks. Next. Now students, as you know that I have shared the answer key of the homework. So wherever you had made a mistake, rub it and write the correct answers. And also make sure that what mistakes you have done, note down, so that you will not forget those things and you will remember it. Now here goes your assignment. The time limit is 10 minutes. But when you send your assignment, you also have to write how much time is taken by you. Whether you took 10 minutes, you took 8 minutes, or how much time you took. Now, what is your assignment? From the book Grammar, chapter 1, page 11. It's the revision of the noun. What we have covered under the noun? We have covered abstract noun, concrete noun, countable nouns, uncountable nouns, common nouns and proper nouns. So, related to that, 3 questions, that is question H, I and J. You have to do it in the book itself. Okay.